Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of The Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. This week there is a lot of cool stuff I want to talk about, so I'm going to kick things off with news that Blade 4 may actually be happening. Now, we've heard kind of rumors and speculations about this, but apparently Wesley Snipes is actually in talks with studios, trying to get the ball rolling. The only thing that I see as an issue is the fact that Marvel has actually repurchased the rights to this movie, this franchise. So we may see a remake or something like that. I'm also thinking that Blade is actually a lot darker, especially for a Marvel series. So I don't know if they're going to follow the same pattern that they have with like the Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy, anything like that. So I'm really curious about how they do it. I do hope that they keep Wesley Snipes. I hope that they don't try to reboot the franchise. But at the same time, Wesley Snipes is 52 years old. So I get it. I understand if they want to get something fresh and, you know, inject something new into the series. I totally understand, but hopefully we'll see Blade 4 and then maybe after that they'll try to do something new and we'll be able to see Wesley Snipes as everyone's favorite vampire hunter once again. So anyways, I'll let you guys know as soon as I learn more about that, but as of right now it's kind of tentative information. It's nothing confirmed, but it looks like he is pushing for that to happen. All right, next up though, if you guys are wondering whether they just do remakes in Hollywood, let me tell you that there's going to be Legend of the Condor Heroes, which is going to be a trilogy by Gordon Chan. Now, if this title sounds familiar to you, you are not alone. This is actually based on an old novel, and it's had a ton of different adaptations, including, I believe, a 1983 TV series that was really, really popular. I personally have not seen it, but I know that a lot of people have, and when I written the synopsis, in my article, apparently it was incorrect. So I deleted that out because I'm not too sure exactly what's going on in the story. I know that's supposed to be about two brothers, apparently blood brothers, and one goes to one side of an opposing war, and then the other one is it's like good and evil, but I'm not sure which one's good and which one's evil. So I went ahead and left it out so I didn't confuse you guys on it. But yes, Legend of the Condor Heroes apparently will be directed by Gordon Chan, who just finished the 4-3, which sounds really weird to say. But anyways, he finished the 4-3, and this is going to be another trilogy. Now, usually I'm worried about those when they're announced as a trilogy straight off the bat, but since this is a show, originally a show, I feel like you could actually cram a lot into a trilogy and have something worthwhile, as opposed to taking something like, say, The Iceman, that was originally one film, and split it into two. They can take this novel and this TV series and adapt it into something a lot better. So fingers crossed on that. I'll let you guys know when I learn more about this. I just don't know. I wasn't feeling the 4 series, to be honest with you, so hopefully this is something different and something a lot more unique than what the 4 was. So, for those of you that were interested in SPL2, I would like to tell you guys that filming is done for the movie. Tony Jaa and Wu Jing, everybody has wrapped their scenes and they are good to go. So obviously there's going to have to be a lot of post-production for this film. It's not coming out till early next year, so don't get too excited about it yet. I would post some images, but some people have said that they're spoilery. I don't know if I believe that 100%. I feel like they're fine because they were posted on Tony Jaa's website or on his Facebook page. So I'm not that worried about it, but some people are saying they're spoiler images, so I won't post those, but I will show you guys the new poster that they have for SPL2 for the time being. But yes, it is done filming, and I'm really excited about this. I hope that they keep the gritty tone of the original and that the action just ramps up like crazy, and hopefully we'll see a good exchange between Wu Jing and Tony Jaa, because that would be amazing. Okay, next up though, Jackie Chan. He's already prepping for Skip Trace in Mongolia. He actually is down there right now, checking out different locations and things like that with an advanced crew. And I'm going to go ahead and roll these next 2 stories into one because they're about the same film. But Sean William Scott has actually stepped down from his role in Skip Trace. Instead, you're going to get Johnny Knoxville. I don't know what to tell you guys about it. It seems really, really weird to me. But when I think about it, it's not as strange of a pairing as, say, like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, or Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson even. So it's possible that, Knoxville has always played that good comedic sidekick character, and so he may be able to bring something special to the table. And as long as Jackie and Johnny have chemistry, that's really all that matters. But to me, when I first read it, I thought it was really strange that these two are going to be paired together. So Skip Trace is on the on the move here. People weren't sure what the whole thing happening with JC, if things were going to slow down, but it looks like Jackie is back on set and starting the pre-production phase of Skip Trace. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I find more about that film as well. All right, next up, we do have a couple trailers that came out this week. The first one being a film called Danger Dolls. Now, this movie, I'm going to be honest with you, isn't really that exciting to me. I do want to support it because it's got Rina Takeda in it, and I like what she does. I feel like she's very talented, but at the same time, a lot of the films that she makes aren't really that amazing. So hopefully it's a good film. Hopefully I'm wrong and I'm just being pessimistic about it, but it just seems like the whole, four girls that can fight, and then you've got the idol dance thing at the end, which I never understood with the trailer, but they're trying to blend in, I guess, and be idols. But I just feel like it's really, really tacked on, and it may be good, it may not. But if you want to check out the trailer, be sure to give it a look. On the flip side, though, we also got a new trailer for Black and White 2, Dawn of Justice. Now, this is a movie that I'm actually really excited about. I know that the first one was a bit excessive. It felt like an Asian Die Hard, and it was kind of long. But given all of that, I did like it a lot, and I'm hoping that the second one is something really, really good as well. The trailer doesn't show anything spectacular, a lot of CG effects, a lot of explosions, a lot of people dying, pretty much what you expect from Black and White. But if you want to see it, be sure to click and give it a look. All right, and lastly, we're going to round out the week with an amazing trailer for Kung Fu Jungle by Donnie Yen. Now, this movie is one of those that's just hopped up on my radar. I didn't know what to expect from it from a really, really long time, and now I know that I want to see this movie. It's got the modern setting, it's got the crazy, creepy Donnie Yen, so he gets to flex his acting chops, which is awesome. And the action looks amazing. So it's got all of those elements that will make it a really good film. And I hope that it does. After Special Identity and, the story leaking and all this cast changing and things like that, it's kind of refreshing to have a Donnie Yen film that just kind of pops out at you. And you see the trailer and go, wow, this is actually something really cool. And I hope that it's going to be good. I feel like it's time for Donnie Yen to have another good modern film. And I think it's going to be a good movie. So I'm going to keep my eye on this one, and hopefully we'll be able to watch it really, really soon. I believe it comes out in October, so the wait's not too long for it, and I will be sure to get my hands on it as soon as humanly possible. All right, and lastly, I did a review for a movie called The Chef, the Actor, and the Scoundrel. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. When I watched the trailer and read the synopsis and stuff, I thought it was going to be a lot more action-packed, which it's not. But at the same time, it was a really interesting film, and I don't want to give too much away. My review is a little bit shorter and a little bit different because of that, because I couldn't really rate the choreography of one fight, but at the same time, that fight carried a lot of weight to it. So it's an interesting movie, and hopefully you guys give it a look if you're curious about it, but it wasn't exactly what I expected. It's not a full-on martial arts movie, but it's got a really strong plot, some interesting characters, and a very layered story that I think you guys will enjoy. So be sure to give my review a read and let me know what you guys think about it. But that is everything I have for this week. I feel like I kind of went through those a little quick, but it's really kind of quick hits and then a couple of trailers. Next week, I know that I'm going to try and see if I can find... there's supposed to be a local version of Falcon Rising in Atlanta, so if I can, I'll try to watch it and do a review for it. But if not, I may try to pick another movie that's been kind of on my radar that I haven't had time to watch, and that's really it. But yeah, this week has been really, really awesome. I'm hoping that we get some more news next week, some cool trailers. The summer season is winding down, and I think a lot of these movies are kind of kicking up their marketing for the Christmas season and the fall season, things like that. So we'll be able to see more things in the near future. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having an awesome week. I really do appreciate you guys watching these, and that's really all I got. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and stop before I start rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.